Bonjour. Lionel Messi remembers how to score over in Lyon, as of course PSG kept up their winning ways. But what happened to the rest of the pack? We'll take a little look next. In a prediction video today, we look forward to match day number 24 over in Bonjour Ligue. And we'll get to that in just a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button to keep hanging up to date with all things Ligue related, Black and Rose related, world football related. We got it all here, boys, under one roof. Of course, I think the title race has been over for a long time, but PSG keep up their winning ways, but so do Marseille, of course, moving in the second spot and quite comfortably at that. But what about the chasing pack? We'll have a look at all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs there, the Patreons, guys. Thank you for your love and of course behind the scenes. If you want to help out the channel in another way, check out the link down below, patreon.com/overseas. So here we go then, kicking off forward and of course looking back at the games that did take place this past weekend. It was of course Monaco, some big games of course last weekend. Monaco picked up a win over Olympique Lyon, 2-0 win in the end. I went with the 2-1 win myself. Saint-Étienne got themselves a win, 3-1 win in the end to give themselves a bit of hope down the foot of the table. Troyes could only muster a draw against Metz. I went with the draw myself, not too shabby there. Lorient with a 2-0 win over RC Lens, that's right. Nice picked up a loss against Clermont Foot, big win for them on the road, so a bit of a shit show there for Nice, which wasn't very nice, of course. Marseille, though, 5-2 demolition of Angers, of course. I went with the 2-0 with myself. Goals galore over in Lille, of course. 6 goals in it. I went with 5 myself. 5-1 win in the end for PSG. Strasbourg, 1-0 winners over Nantes, of course. And Reims pick up a 5-0 demolition of Bordeaux, who are in a bit of trouble as well. And Rennes, 2-0 wins over Brest. That's right, to mix it up a little bit. Let's take a look, of course, the table. Table looks like this. That is correct. Of course, PSG 56 points. Of course, Marseille 13 points adrift. Nice are in 3rd spot, which is very nice of them. Strasbourg up to 4th. Take a bow, mate. Take a bow there. Of course, Rennes are in 5th. The other big boys, Lyon down 8th, Lille down 11th. Of course, looks like they're going to have to settle for mid-table obscurity. But down the foot of the table, Saint-Étienne going down, Bordeaux as well right now. Metz also in a bit of trouble as well. Let's take a look at our own leaderboard then, shall we? Take a bloody bow. It's Costas K and Jimmy Watton. Well done to you guys. Look at that. Alternating heads over there. Of course, big shout out to the Patreons as well. Kicking ass and taking names. Respect. I do appreciate the love for the Patreon guys. If you want to help out and join those band of men and women who are supporting the channel behind the scenes, without those guys, it would be a very much unhappier place. Let's take a look at also the grand scheme of things for this part of the season. Shepherd, 47, Hans Worst, Deep at the Great, Costas K, all leading this part of the season. Look at this, alternating heads all over the place. It's absolutely bedlam. Of course, big shout out again to the Patreons for doing what they do, and I do appreciate the love. Let's take a look, of course, the next round of matches then, shall we? I'll give you the link. It's Cutley/Ligue 1, I think. It should be down below if you want to get involved with the next round of matches. But we're going to jump to the deep end, of course, because we've got a lot to cover this week. Lots to go talk about. I'll kick it all off with Monaco taking on Lorient. That'll be on Sunday, February the 13th, of course, Valentine's Day Eve. Of course, played 27 times since 1998. 15 wins for Monaco, 6 wins for Lorient, and 6 draws. Just 1 win and 6, though, for Monaco. Sorry, 1 defeated past 6 games for Monaco, 75% form. Against the Lorient side, just 1 win in 6, 33% form for them right now. Last time, of course, over Monaco was a 2-2 draw back in February 2021. That was, of course, a 2-2 back in last season. Meanwhile, the also played this season, back in August, as a 1-0 win for Lorient, over in Lorient as well. Monaco pick up a 2-0 win over Lyon, of course. Back-to-back wins for them. Lorient pick up a 2-0 win over Lens last round, of course. And they'll look to kick on as well. They've got the French Cup as well, midweek. Monaco taking on Amiens. Lorient watching from the touchline. Look at the odds for this one then. Shall we got Monaco 5-2 on for the Richie 50-4. It's draw 6-1 as your win. That is the Lorient. Gonna go with the win for Monaco here. 2-0 win for them to take it to the house. Clermont Foot taking on Saint-Étienne, of course. That's on Sunday as well at the Stade Gabriel Montpellier. Played the 9 times 2002. 3 was Clermont Foot, 4 for Saint-Étienne, and 2 draws. Back-to-back wins for Clermont Foot right now. 42% form up against the Saint-Étienne side. They've won 3, lost 3 of the last 6. 50% form for them right now. Last time played, of course, over in Clermont Foot. It was as a friendly game, so we're going to have to go back a way back while. It was actually in Ligue 2. Back in October 2003, it was a 3-0 win for Saint-Étienne way back when. However, they also played this season in November in Saint-Étienne. It was a 3-2 win as well for Saint-Étienne. Of course, coming at you, Saint-Étienne picked up a 3-1 win over Montpellier. Clermont Foot picked up a 1-1 win over Nice, which was very nice, of course. No midweek action for them. Of course, straight to the heart of this one. 5-4 on Clermont Foot, 20-10 is Saint-Étienne, 12-5 is draw. The hosts are your favourites here. I'm going with the draw myself. 1-1 right down the middle. I can't cancel and separate them. Can you? Make sure you let me know your thoughts and opinions about the games down below. Kicking off forward to be Metz, taking on Marseille, of course, on Sunday as well. Valentine's Eve once again. Played the 34 times since 1993. 9 wins for Metz, 17 wins for Marseille, and 8 draws. Just 1 win and 6 though for Metz right now. 33% form against Marseille side. Just 1 defeat at the past 6. 75% form for them as well. Last time I played, of course, in Metz there was a draw back in May 2021. It was a 1-1 draw. Meanwhile, the reverse fixture back in Marseille this season, back in November, was a 0-0 draw as well. In fact, the last 4 matches between these two sides, both home and away, have all ended up as draws. But Marseille unbeaten in that last 6, of course, pick up 2 wins and 4 draws. Metz commented on the back of a 0-0 draw against Troyes. Marseille 5-2 demolition of Angers as well. Metz were not in action midweek. Of course, Marseille take on Nice in the quarterfinals of course, the French Coupe de France, of course. Big game, that one, of course, could go either way as well. Let's take a look at the odds then, shall we? On this one, we have Marseille 20-13 on for the victory, 4-1 is your long shots as Metz, and 40-5 is your draw. Got to go with a win for Marseille here. Goals in this one, 3-2 win in the end for Marseille. On the bloody road, Nantes taking on Reims. That's right, over in Nantes on Sunday, the February 13th as well. Played to the 22 times since 2003, 6 wins for Nantes, 8 wins for Reims, and 8 draws. 2 wins, 2 defeats in the past 4 games for Nantes, 58% form. Up against the Reims side, just 1 once in the past 5 for them, 42% form for them right now. Last time I played in Nantes, it was a 2-1 win for Reims back in March 2021. However, the reverse fixture back in September this season was a 3-1 win for Reims as well. In fact, Reims have won 3 on the bounce and just lost once in the past 6 against Nantes in all competitions, both home and away. Nantes did pick up a loss against Strasbourg. Of course, Reims picked up a 5-0 win over Bordeaux last time around. Of course, Nantes are in cup action midweek up against Bastia. Got a good chance to get through to the semi-finals on that one. Reims, of course, already knocked out of the competition as well. Looking forward to this one. 23-20 is your Nantes, 11-5 is your draw, and 5-2 is your away win. Quite tight on this one. Could go either way. Going to go with the away team here, though. 5-2. Bit of an upset, perhaps, in my eyes. Kicking forward is Montpellier against Lille. That's right, taking place on Saturday, February the 12th. Of course, now these two sides play each other 40 times since 1993. 12 wins for Montpellier, 18 wins for Lille, and 10 draws. Just 1 win and 5 though for Montpellier, 33% form. Up against Lille's side, just 1 win and 5, also 42% form as well. Last time played each other, of course, over in Montpellier was a 3-2 win for Lille back in December 2020, and also they played each other this season back in August. Match day number 4 it was a 2-1 win for Lille as well. Coming at you, Montpellier did lose to Saint-Étienne last time around. Lille picked up a 5-1 loss as well against PSG. Of course, look at the odds for this one then. We have 20-10 is your Montpellier, 5-4 on is, or 5-4 is your Lille, and 12-5 is your draw. Lille should get something out of this one, going with a draw myself, but the days where I think that they're going to get wins on the road seem to be disappearing. Kicking forward, another zinger. Zinger is Lyon up against Nice. That's, of course, the highlight of the show. That's, of course, on Saturday, February the 12th. Now, these two sides will take place over the Groupe Stadium, of course, over in Lyon. Played 50 times in 1994, 26 wins for Lyon, 30 wins for Nice, and 11 draws. Just 1 defeat, though, in the past 6 games for Lyon. 6% form up against the Nice side, who've lost just once in the past 6 as well. 83% form, winning 5 of the past 6 as well. Coming at you, last time played over in Lyon was a 3-2 win for Nice back in May 2021, and also Nice won the reverse fixture back in October in Nice, 3-2 win as well. So there's been lots of goals over the last 3 games between these two sides. In fact, 15 goals scored in the last 3. Will there be more this time around? Of course, Lyon did lose to Monaco last time around. Of course, Nice picked up a loss against Clermont foot as well. Nice will take on Marseille midweek. Lyon already out of the cup. Look at the odds for this one. What are we looking at here? We look at 11-10 on is your Lyon on this one. 11-4 is your Nice. 30-5 is your draw. Going with just the 3 goals, 2-1 win for Lyon at home. Even though Nice have been very, very nice of late, but of course I think they might lose this one as well. So kicking off order be PS Bloody G, taking on Rennes. A bit of a zinger on Friday the 11th of Feb as well. Highlight, played 59 times in 94, 29 wins for PSG, 19 wins for Rennes, of course. PSG just 1 defeat the past 6, 75% form up against the Rennes side, who have just lost once in the past 3, 33% form as well. Last time players got each other over in PSG. Was a 3-2 win for Paris back in November 2020. Meanwhile, the reverse fixture back in Rennes in October caused the one and only defeat for PSG. It was a 2-2 win for Rennes back in October as well. PSG pick up a 5-1 win over Lille, of course. Rennes pick up a 2-0 win over Brest last time around. Both of those two clubs are out of the cup, so of course this is what the only thing on the agenda. 20-11 on is your PSG, 10-3 is your draw, and 17-4 is your Rennes on this. Goals on this one, 5 in it, 3-2 win though for PSG. Bit of revenge maybe on this. RC Lens taking on Bordeaux. Of course, Lens on a bit of a free fall. Bordeaux also the same, of course. Played to the 41 times in 93, 30 wins for Lens. wins, 16 wins for Bordeaux and 12 draws. Of course, Lens are losing 3 in the bounce, 50% form up against Bordeaux, so I just won once in 6 for them, 17% form as well. Last time I played in Lens was a 2-1 win for Lens back in September 2020. Meanwhile, the reverse fixture in Bordeaux this season back in September was a 3-2 win for Lens as well. Bordeaux coming into the back of a 5-0 loss against Reims. Lens also lost to Lorient as well. Coming at you. Looking at the odds for this one, we have, what do we have on this one? We have Lens 29 on for the Richie, 7-2 is your 11-2 is your away win. That's Bordeaux, who are struggling in the relegation zone. We're going to go with the 1-0 win for Lens on this one. A little bit trigger happy there, but of course 1-0 win for the boys at home. Kicking forward is Angers. They're going to be taking on Strasbourg, who are flying high. Might have made a bit of a dick end on this one. Played 15 times at 93, 6 wins for Angers, 3 for Strasbourg, and 6 draws, of course. Angers just 1 win to 6 for them, 25% form right now up against Strasbourg, so just 1 loss of the past 4 for them. 5 even. 1 loss of the past 5, 67% form as well. Last time played in Angers was 2-0 win for Strasbourg. That was, of course, back in December 2020. The reverse fixtures, of course, was back in match number 1 in Strasbourg. It was a 2-0 win for Angers as well. 1-1 loss, 1 drew, 1, of course, for all of these 2 clubs in this match over the last 3. Angers did lose to Marseille. Of course, Strasbourg picked up a win over Nantes. Of course, look at the odds for this one then, shall we? We've got Angers 2-1 for the Richie, 30-10 is your Strasbourg, 23-10 is your draw. I've gone with a draw on this one. There we go. I think I'm happy with that, actually. Not too shabby in the end. And finally, we have Strasbourg. No, we don't. We have Stade Brest. So I've taken on Troyes, of course. A bit of a relegation crunch clash this one. Played 17 times 2004, 7 wins for Brest, 5 for Troyes, and 5 draws. Of course, just 1 win and 5 though for Brest right now, 33% form up against the Troyes. So just 1 win and 6, 33% form as well. Last time I played, of course, over in Brest. It was a 1-1 draw back in January 2019 in Ligue 2. Of course, the reverse fixture this season, back in, of course, round 19. It was a 1-1 draw over in Troyes, of course. So back-to-back draws heading into this game. Meanwhile, Rennes did beat Brest last time around. Back-to-back games without scoring a goal for Brest. Meanwhile, Troyes coming to the back of also a goalless affair against Metz last time around. Look at the odds for this one then, shall we? We've got, what have we got on here? Stade Brest coming at you, 11-10 on for the Richie, 3-1 is your win. That's Troyes, and 12-5 is your bloody draw. Going to go with a win for the hosts here, Brest, with a 2-1 win, taking it to the house, and of course keeping the dream alive for whatever dream they've got going on. Anyway, that's of course my picks. Be sure to get your own picks in as well. Ligue 1, Ligue 1, get amongst it, of course, and that is it. In fact, that's not it. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop what you're doing. Swallow what you're doing, and listen to me here. Of course, if you are a Ligue 1 expert, or you consider yourself a Ligue 1 expert and want to get into content creation, video creation, consider me my Jedi Knight to your Padawan. Of course, I could be your Obi-Wan Kenobi to my Luke Skywalker, or your Rey to my Luke Skywalker. Of course, I could be the Jedi Knight teaching you the skills of the way it is right here at Blackburn Overseas. Cut your trade here, then of course fly on the pastures new, creating a reputation for yourself. So if you think you could do with a bit of a boost, maybe you're already making content, you just need a bit of a helping hand. Well, come on board, help me out to help you, of course, and we'll talk about it one-on-one on a private chat, one-on-one Zoom, of course, and we'll talk all about the process. So if you want to make a little bit of pocket money, of course, want to get on board, let me know down below. Ligue 1, Ligue 1. Until then, guys, I'll see you soon for the next one. Smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. I'll see you soon. Until then, dudes, we're done for now.